How much does it cost to live the American dream? A recent study finds in today's market you'll need about $3.4 million to pay for milestones like getting married, having kids, even buying a home.
However, researchers say the staggering estimate is far more than people will ever earn in a lifetime. Joining us now is Lynette Khalfani Cox, CEO of The Money Coach, with more on how the high cost of living is impacting families in the U.S. Lynette, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
Okay, let's go back to the study because they found that a typical U.S. worker will likely make about $2.3 million over a lifetime, not that 3.4. I mean, this is almost saying like you can't achieve the American dream.
Well, there's certainly a big gap there, $1 million gap to, kind of bridge that American dream. And really what people are doing to try to achieve it is go into debt. They're racking up a ton of credit card debt. We have $1.1 or so trillion in credit card debt, and really economic debt across the board. Student loans, auto loans, mortgages are up. Some people are also just kind of reassessing and saying, is it worth it? Should I even give home ownership, for example, a shot?
Yeah, we've talked a lot about how people feeling like wages aren't keeping up with inflation, the cost of living. What are some of the other things that are factoring into this vanishing American dream?
Well, you hit on that one big point that wages have not kept pace with inflation or rising prices over the past several decades, and certainly not in recent years post-pandemic. But then we've had other things. We all know, of course, that the Federal Reserve Bank raised interest rates 11 times from the spring of 2022 until 2023. They're talking about a pivot now and possibly cutting rates, but that also increased borrowing costs. Then just across the board, everything just shot up. Your health care, the cost for college, as I mentioned, everything, if you want to think about it, the stuff at the grocery store, and all of that it means that people who just can't make ends meet, let alone be able to achieve the American dream.
What's your number one tip to, I guess, maybe help people in terms of reaching that American dreams? Like, where should they be cutting their costs right now in their lives?
Well, it's all about being smart and strategic. I tell people to focus on the stuff that you absolutely can control. There's the three big expenses, your cars, your kids, and maybe your house where you live. Kids, we're not going to do away with having kids, not anytime soon. At least I hope not. But you do have to think wisely about like where you send your kids to school. And again, I'm in that boat because I have an 18-year-old about to go to college. Where you live. Should you live in a far-flung area or someplace perhaps a little more outside of the city that's less costly? You're going to have to make some strategic choices, basically. Hopefully things that don't just totally crimp your lifestyle, though.
For now, being a dog mom is more my speed.
That's all
I got in me. Sorry, Mom.
The dogs don't have to go to a nice college.
That's right. All right. Thank you so much, Lynette. Appreciate you coming on.
My pleasure.